Welcome to Elderberry. Here is a tree that is beloved the world over, and we are talking specifically here about Sambucus nigra, black elderberry, Sambuca mexicana, and Sambuca um, canadiensis, right? So this is a plant that is native to Europe, but also to large areas in North America, hence this whole kind of Canadian variety, Mexican variety, and of course North American variety. Especially popular east of the Rocky Mountains. And now it's found throughout the whole world, beyond the boundaries of Europe, certainly also in China and other places, right? But it's beautiful and it's healthy. So, what I want to talk about elderberry here is this idea that it was known in Native American cultures as the elder plant. This is really is a profound designation. So we owe a great debt, not just here in America, to our Native American population, but the world at large owes a debt because so many of the plants that were native in these areas, North America, even South America, have since been spread all over the place. And even plants that may have already been indigenous to these other areas but happen to be indigenous here, they had a level of wisdom around them that they shared with us and consequently are now understood better again throughout the world. So here's this tree that's called the elder tree. And it was used, this is an elder in traditional cultures. This is a person that is highly respected. It's understood that an elder, whether it's a highly educated person or not, is due a great deal of respect because they have walked the walk. They have failed and gotten back up. They have succeeded. They have triumphed. They have been ill and gotten well. They have seen friends fail and succeed. They have watched love come and go. They have been through the processes of life directly or indirectly so that they become their own vessels, their own living vessels of this kind of wise energy of the culture as a whole and of the people as a whole. So to call an elder tree an elder is a big clue about how this particular tree was revered in these cultures, and it was used. You can understand why. So here's this tree that the berries are super high in vitamin C, but they were used as a tonic to promote health and vitality. And if there was a thing my father, who was a doctor, always said is the starting point for health is just don't get sick in the first place, right? You want to keep yourself healthy as best you can. And then if you do get healthy, in comes elderberry. So what better wisdom is there than just start with just don't get sick, right? Can't you hear an elder person saying that? Don't go too far. You could be really sorry. So here's elder plant that comes in and nourishes and tonics, but also has the capacity to come in if you have indeed gotten sick. You've been exposed to something that's stronger than you are. You've become weak. Maybe your lifestyle choices have, encouraged this, right? Where holiday seasons are good for this, festive occasions, all these big transitions in life, times when stressors come in and can over challenge your immune system. Elderberry is a great plant to bring in. It helps fight infections. The berries were dried by the Native Americans to be stored in winter as an incredibly important food source. It was used to make a dye, to decorate their baskets. Baskets, another wonderful example of an item that's utterly ordinary, but can also be a very sacred item and was part of the sacred art culture of many Native American tribes. So not only did you have a vessel that was used for just ordinary purposes, but it was used to engage this idea of carrying things, being able to be mobile, being able to store food when there was no refrigerators. That was really, really important. So there's this deep connection to sustainability, to the reverence of life, that you want to keep it going. The flowers were used as a poultice to help ease pain, rheumatism, sprains, and muscle aches, right? So these, again, are illnesses that are often associated with elders, but can be in the young as well, obviously, due to injuries and other kinds of things. So here's this plant that can come in when you maybe have had a boo-boo, you've fallen, and you've had a failure of your system in some way, and they're going to come in and help heal you and sustain you and get you back up on your feet. Again, a poultice made from the flower was also used to help smooth skin, heal wounds. There's a compound we know from the West in elderberry called antivirin, and it's a very powerful antiviral. And it is, in fact, one of the contributing factors to elderberry's ability to fight viruses. And this compound specifically helps keep the viruses out of your cells, because what happens, of course, with viruses, right, in and of themselves, they're not doing very much, but their job is to penetrate a cell where they take it over. They need that relationship, right? They're parasitic that way. They got to get in there and activate, and then they multiply all over the place. So if you can keep them out of your cells in the first place, you've gone a long way to protecting yourself. In traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, elderberries are very respected for their ability, again, to do this whole rheumatism and sprains, help heal injuries. So there you go. The elder plant, elderberry. Wonderful, delicious. They're culinary as well as medicinal. Visit our website at whiterabbitinstituteofhealing.com. Find out more about this amazing plant. And if you've got a question or comment, please leave it below. I'd love to hear from you.